How you doing? This is Iowa Whitetail Hunter, and I'm getting a little bit off my topic, and I could have a few of my facts skewed, but I don't believe so. I've been noticing the last 3 years a plant that's been growing. Started out a little bit south of my place. There was a patch, and then there's another patch. Most people don't even know what it is, and it's wild parsnip. And one of my neighbors, he was having a hard time thinking of what he's going to do with his ditch, and I said, well, I'll just brush hog it. And then I turned around and I looked at it, and I'm like, holy crap, man, that whole thing's wild parsnip. He was going to get in there and start hacking away at it, because there's a couple thistle in there too. But as you drive in southwest Iowa now, or southern Iowa, God, it's taking over everything. It's not even on the noxious weed list, and that stuff can really screw you up. I'll show you what it looks like. See, but if you're driving along and you just look out the window, sides of the road and everything, that's all wild parsnip all the way down as far as you can see. It's on this side too. It's not quite as thick on this side in this little area. That's all wild parsnip. And I'm just on a whole nother highway. That's all wild parsnip all the way down. You can see it goes clear up. Oh, it's trying to focus on my windshield, damn it. That's all wild parsnip. Now that you know what it looks like, you drive along the road, you'll see it everywhere. And it's in other places. All right, it's that yellow flower. It branches out. Heck, somebody might think they could pick them and be real pretty, but one of the telltale signs is it has like a celery-like stalk. See all the lines in it? And you might be able to walk through that, and it may not get you, but if you break it open and get the oil on you, it's not like poison ivy or anything else. It's not a matter if you're allergic to it or not. It's going to go into your bloodstream. You may get it on your leg, and it may pop back out on your back. But as I'm driving through southern Iowa, I'm seeing it everywhere now. I know people that are adults that got into it when they were young in shorts, and it looks like they were in a fire on their legs. If you look it up on the internet. I'll try to put a couple pictures on here what it can do. Blisters the size of your fist, permanent scarring. I believe the roots are supposed to be edible. I ain't eating nothing that can eat me, but it's really bad stuff. And I mean, they're not even trying to contain it or put it on the noxious weed list or anything. There's another weed that's will take over everything with that ball on top. I can't remember the name of that, but that's a noxious weed, I believe. But I guess they don't think it's a problem, but every time it seems like it's twofold the next year. It doesn't flower every year, so just because it doesn't have flowers on it doesn't mean you can't get ate up by it. You find it a lot along the road ditches, but not necessarily. I mean, it's out in the fields. I seen it up at on the public hunting, but even your dog gets into it. I read, and I don't know if it's the same plant, it goes by different names, but poisonous parsnip. If a dog eats like a couple leaves or a kid, he'll die within, so long. Now, I'm not positive that's true, but I don't want to get into it, touch it, nothing else. But as far as I'm concerned, you can kill it for 2,4-D, and I would spray my property. When you live in the city, anything past the sidewalk, the city owns, but you're responsible for it. As far as I'm concerned, in the country, that might not be the rule, I don't know, but I take care of my own ditch. I spray my own ditch, for thistle and whatnot. And I think people really need to jump on this, and people need to identify this plant. If their kids went plowing through this stuff, they could end up in the hospital within 24 to 48 hours. This stuff is some nasty stuff. and it is spreading like wildfire. And I don't know why the county doesn't jump on it, Warren County or the state, and get it on the noxious weed list. And if people don't spray it, then they get fined and somebody else comes out and sprays it. But I suppose they don't want to spray the public ground too. It hangs around mostly disturbed areas, ditches and whatnot, but you can see it's clear over on that hillside over there, and down to the bottom and clear up the other side. And I guarantee you the people don't even know what it is probably. The wild parsnip, and I'll put a couple links into that in my video here. I just can't stand the thought of some little kid or something getting wrapped up in that stuff, or an adult, and have to lay in that kind of pain and what it can do to you, because it's really bad stuff, and it seems like it's multiplying twofold every year to me. I'm no scientist, but I say we should start trying to eradicate it. All right, this is the Whitetail Hunter. I'll post a couple links, but we're out of here for now. Have a blessed day.